What are you enjoying most about the GapSummit so far?
The GapSummit's been great fun, I have to say, and seeing the next generation of scientists asking questions, interacting with all the people, the speakers, all the panels, I think has been absolutely phenomenal. So it's great to see lots of energy, lots of enthusiasm, lots of entrepreneurism, and I think a really dynamic meeting. So it's been a lot of fun.
As Executive Vice President of AstraZeneca, what would you identify as current funding gaps in the pharmaceutical industry, and how are they being addressed or overcome?
I think the funding gap in R&D or in the bioscience sector as a whole is raising as many opportunities as it is challenges. By having less funding available to the public sector, to the private sector, is actually forcing us to collaborate, to be more open, to be more porous. And I think what you're starting to see today is the pharmaceutical industry, the biotech industry, collaborating much more openly, much more closely with the public sector, with the groups like the MRC, the Wellcome Trust, the various universities, to really think about how can they create symbiotic relationships where everybody benefits, where we accelerate great science that's happening in universities, applying it and actually starting new drug discovery and development programs. If I take some of the examples that we've done at AstraZeneca, working with groups like the MRC and NIH, where we've made some of our compounds available for testing in alternate indications, or the recent announcement we've just made where we're collaborating with the MRC to screen compounds together, to screen new targets and to screen them against our compound collection, working side by side with MRC scientists. That to me signals, I think, a very different way of working. We're really opening our doors in the pharmaceutical sector to some of the best scientists in the world and saying, come and work with us, let's both contribute, let's really collaborate, and let's see if we can accelerate drug discovery and development.
Great. So what advice do you have for up-and-coming academics and professionals in the biotechnology sector?
I think what I've heard today, I think some of the best advice I heard today was to be resilient, to not take no for an answer, to have drive and purpose in what you do, and to really think about what do you want to do, what do you aspire to do, what's driving your heart and your soul, and really pushing forwards with that belief and that purpose, and continuing to push until you've knocked some doors down. Finding great mentors and people to get advice from, and not getting too downhearted at the first failure that you have. In our industry, at the best of times, we fail, 90% of the time. So I think being able to dust yourself down, pick yourself up and start again, I think is incredibly important. So be resilient, focus on what you really want to do and make sure you enjoy it, and find yourself some great mentors.
Great, thank you so much.